The Chattanooga Fire Department is fighting to change the current residency requirements.
In March, they asked the community's vote to make that change permanent. Cornelia Nicholson has this story.
Under Chattanooga's current city charter, a firefighter can live anywhere in Tennessee.
Which means that we can have firefighters potentially live in Memphis and work for Chattanooga Fire Department. But we can't have those same firefighters who live in Rossville or North Georgia, North Alabama live in those areas and work for the city of Chattanooga.
The fire department says the current restrictions limit their recruitment options. Captain Damian Vincent says they're hoping to change that. On the March 4th ballot, there will be a residency referendum. If approved, it'll allow for the department to hire candidates from nearby states like North Georgia and Alabama.
And it also cuts out the barriers that we want to remove when we look at hiring great potential candidates for the Chattanooga Fire Department.
The fire department says these recruits would be required to meet the same standards and test whether they commute 5 minutes or 5 hours. Captain Vincent says they have firefighters from all over, but there's always the potential they could go back home.
Really, this is a good piece of retention as well, because those firefighters that live in the surrounding regions are less likely to leave than those who come from across the United States.
He says while this opens up their candidate pool, they're still focused on hiring locally.
This isn't saying that we're going to have an academy full of people that live in Georgia, Alabama, North Carolina. This is just saying it's removing the barrier, just like we're doing with the 21 to 18. We don't want to look over a candidate who we think highly of, but because he doesn't live in the state of Tennessee.
But Captain Vincent says this change can only happen with the community's help.
Voting for the amendment is definitely going to help the Chattanooga Fire Department and Chattanooga Police Department from a recruitment standpoint. So we definitely need the community support when the open election comes.
In Chattanooga, Cornelia Nicholson, Local 3 News.